So the Knicks are going to lose the NBA Finals. At least that's what the media says. Let's talk about it. So the Knicks just beat the Cleveland Cavaliers in a 4-0 sweep in the Eastern Conference Finals. That series was kind of mid to very bad, if you ask me. The Knicks are clicking on all cylinders at the moment, and when it comes to a defensive-minded team like the Knicks are or have been this postseason, it's actually kind of crazy. Some of the woes towards the beginning of the playoffs are completely in the back burner, in the back of the bus at this moment, and I kind of want to talk about a few of the points that I have rattling around in my head before these guys end up fighting or going against either the Spurs or the OKC, the Thunder. So like Mikal Bridges not doing so well in the first few games of the playoffs or first round of the playoffs. It's kind of a thing of the past. Like people bring it up now, but it's like they're not really thinking about that anymore. I think Mikal Bridges is more of like a smart matchup hunter. So like if he sees a matchup that he thinks will go well for him, or like a mismatch that he goes well for him, he's gonna pursue that. He's gonna pursue that tenfold. He's not gonna hesitate. As you can see with this Cleveland series, any and everything he saw, he felt great about it. He was putting it up. Last game 4 of a closeout, this man scored 15 points off of actually the shooting is kind of trash, but I know the game before this. Let me see. Yeah, so the first game he had 18 points. He shot 7 for 11, and he shot 2 for 4 from 3. Game two, he shot 9 for 12, 1 for 1 from 3, and he had 19 points. Like he's just if he sees a good mismatch, or if he sees he has the advantage over a particular player, he's gonna take advantage of it. But if he sees that he might not have the most favorable matchup, he's gonna rely on his teammates. He's gonna kick to his teammates to do his dirty or his bidding, basically, to like make sure that like if they have the better or the more favorable matchup, he's gonna like kick the ball to them, and rather them score or take all the shots versus him just chucking something up just because he feels like he has to. The depth of the team. Mike Brown is really trusting his bench compared to Tibbs. Tibbs, 6-man rotation, 5-man rotation. Mike Brown, that is not a thing at the moment for this New York Knicks team. As of right now, Game 4, granted it was a blowout. It was 130-93, but Game 4 he played everyone except, which is kind of crazy, everyone except Jeremy Shochan. So like everyone got burned. Let's see, what about the game before this? So he's consistently going 10 players deep in the NBA playoffs, or at least in the Eastern Conference Finals. 10 players deep, and from what I've seen in the playoffs, he's been at least 8 to 9 people deep every game, which is giving a lot of rest to the Knicks starters compared to when Tibbs did it. Tibbs is running 6, maybe 7 guys, and the majority of them are playing 30 plus minutes. So like that's big kudos to Mike Brown. I think the depth of this team can rival any depth that the West has going on with the Spurs or the OKC. All 3 of these teams are deep. So I don't think the Knicks are just gonna back down and like go away easily. Right now the Knicks are just clicking. They're clicking on all cylinders, and this is the perfect time for them to click. As most ex-NBA players say, that the best time to click, if you're gonna have a time to click, is going to be right before the playoffs, into the playoffs, or during the playoffs. And ever since they lost that game over in, they went down 2-1 to Atlanta, they've been lights out ever since. They've defensive rotations, defensive possessions, they've been amazing. Offensive possessions, they've been a little shaky sometimes, but like the defense definitely outweighs the offense. They've been great. Surprisingly, they've been great. OG has been playing out of his mind, being the second leading scorer for the Knicks this playoff run, behind obviously Big Body Brunson. The Knicks are OG has been out of this world My man hitting step back, fadeaway jumpers in the corner. Things I've never seen this man do before. I know the last few years it's been kind of lackluster because of his injuries, and this playoffs, everybody held their breath when he was out those 2 games after playing Philly, or during the Philly series, because like it's always been his hamstring. His hamstring has always been his problem. But OG playing out of his mind is kind of. He's been playing out of his mind this postseason, and I think he'll continue to play like that even going into the finals. And then got to talk about this man Cat. They let this man Cat be point center, not bringing the ball down, but more so like, hey big fella, stand at the top of the key, let us get, or the free throws box, let me throw the ball to you, and then you make a play and everybody moves off ball. I think that's the best thing. That's probably, I would say, the key to why the Knicks are moving and playing the way they are playing. I'm here for it. I think the Knicks can win a championship easily, especially because out west the Thunder and the Spurs are both dealing with injuries, and they're both playing each other like they're super aggressive. I was just looking at stats today, and defensively, I think the defensive rating is like a 0.9 difference. Offensive rating is almost the same, almost identical. Like that Western Conference Finals is a problem. Like those teams are a problem. But I think the Knicks. Honestly, I said it from the beginning of the year that the finals was going to be OKC versus the Knicks. We're going to have an orange and blue playoffs or finals. I still kind of I'm sticking to that. I think OKC comes out of that, but like I'll talk about that in another video. But I think the Knicks have a good shot at the title. I think they will win actually the title if they stay healthy. I think they have what it takes. And then listen, that Cat trading Cat for Julius Randle. That's a crazy. I'll talk about that at another time. But like Cat, I think Cat truly is the focal point that like unlocked their offense. So that's all I have. I think Knicks are have surprised. If you're not a Knicks fan, the Knicks have surprised a lot of people. And I'm here for it. This is why we love the NBA, right?